Hi everyone, my name is Ricky. On this video, I'd like to talk about semen retention. I'll be covering everything about semen retention, from what it is, to how to do it, to who is this for, and what benefits you'll get from doing semen retention, and also common mistakes that people are doing when they do semen retention, and the last one are the takeaways. And this is based on my experience already doing semen retention for the past 5 years, okay, and also from coaching hundreds of clients on how to do semen retention and also overcome their premature ejaculation. Okay, the very first one, what is semen retention? Semen retention is actually a Taoism practice where you don't waste your semen. So you keep your semen and not ejaculate, whether it's through porn, masturbation, or even some people are through having sex, okay? The point is that in Taoism, we believe that the semen is our life force, okay? Same in Tantra, they call it the Kundalini, and this is our sexual energy. And if we keep wasting it through watching porn and whatnot, we will waste our life force and we will have no energy and motivation to do other important things in life, okay? And this is where semen retention is coming from. So, and who is this semen retention is for? I highly advise for married men. Why? Because men, once they're married, they normally would ejaculate on a regular basis, and guess what? When you ejaculate too often, it actually very common for guys to lose attraction towards their partner. Okay, and the less polarity, you might have heard about this whole yin yang, masculine, feminine. The more you ejaculate, the more feminine you become, the more you don't have interest towards your partner, the more you're not attracted to even have sex with your partner, and actually create a lot of problem in relationship. Okay, for a relationship to work out, there has to be a strong attraction where the guy is in love with the woman and the woman is in love with the guy, where the guy is actually the masculine, is the giver, and the woman is the receiver. One actually talk, one listen. Okay, if both wants to talk, nobody wants to listen, it doesn't work. And unfortunately, with many men, once they're married, automatically the attraction towards their partner reduce. Okay, at some point you might be crazy about your partner, you would do anything for your partner, but now once you're probably married for 5, 10, 15 years, you're no longer attracted to your partner. You used to be excited about just talking to your partner, holding hands, but now even sleeping together no longer excite you. Okay, and this where semen retention can help you a lot. So I highly advise semen retention for all the husband out there who wants to improve your relationship with your partner. And I can tell you, relationship is not gonna work if you don't have a strong attraction towards each other. Okay, the reason why you can be patient with your wife that was once your girlfriend, was because you were in love with her. But if you don't love your partner, how can you even improve communication and other things? Okay, so that's the first one. And the second one, semen retention, I suggest for anyone who's trying to overcome sex addiction, whether it's watching porn, masturbation, or even some people are prostitution. Okay, this will be a good practice to actually be in control of your sexual energy or sexual desire, not the other way around. Okay, many people are being controlled by their sexual desire. Okay, they would ejaculate anytime they feel like, and they become slave to their sexual desire. And the more you become slave to your desire, the more you lose confidence, because people who are confident are people who are in control of their urges. Okay, and the last one, benefits from doing semen retention, you can expect you will have more time and energy, right, to do something else instead of wasting it from watching porn, and also help you overcome addiction, and also improve your relationship with your long-term partner. Okay, all right, how do you do it? Well, basically it's easy. If you have any addiction, you can just cut ejaculation completely, and you can set a goal. Some people are doing some crazy target, like for example, I'm not gonna come for 3 months, I'm not gonna come for 1 month, but I suggest you do focus on improving 1% every day. Okay, so if you were ejaculating, for example, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, right, you can cut down to once a week. That's already a big improvement. Okay, for me, I'm 40, I'm 42 this year, I only ejaculate maximum 3 times a month. Okay, I might have sex more than 3 times, might be 6 times a month, but I only ejaculate 3 times. Okay, I explain how to actually make love without ejaculating in my course. It's not going to be easy in the beginning, but once you practice, this can be a lifestyle. And again, I wanted to discuss about NoFap, right? You might have heard the term NoFap and also semen retention. I wanted to talk about what's the difference between the two. So NoFap is basically a practice of just no masturbation, okay? And they still sometimes actually have sex and they still ejaculate. anytime they want to. The goal is actually to overcome porn addiction. Okay, semen retention, on the other hand, is more about a lifestyle where you actually some people actually still watch porn, they still have sex, but they don't ejaculate. Okay, but I don't suggest this practice. My advice, if you want to do semen retention, stop porn completely and only with your partner. Focus only improving relationship with your partner. Okay, so if you, for example, make love and ejaculate with your partner maybe 8 times a month, right? You need to cut down to 4 times a month, and so on. So basically, depending on your age, it will be different, and also your state of health. If you are healthy, I'll put a table so you can see how often you should be ejaculating. Okay, common mistakes if you want to do semen retention. So a lot of people who wants to do semen retention is coming from, they want to overcome some sexual addiction or porn addiction, right? And this is very common. When they start semen retention, they would demonize sex. But sex is actually part of life. It's human basic need. Okay, you cannot suppress your sexual desire, and same thing, like you cannot suppress your hunger. When you suppress your hunger, you become anorexic. When you're addicted to your hunger, you become obese, and you want to be in the middle. You want to be in control of your desire. Same with hunger, same with your sexual desire. Okay, you need to be in control of it. And the second one, a lot of people who's doing semen retention, they overcommit. They would say like, I'm not gonna come for 3 months. And guess what happened? After maybe 1 month, they would ejaculate and they would punish themselves. And this relapse actually make them even feel guilty, and they're coming back in a loop of like getting worse than before. Okay, the goal is actually to improve long run. Yeah, so don't overcommit, don't undercommit. Okay, and the third one, the main goal of this semen retention is actually to improve your life as a whole. A lot of people actually use semen retention as the goal. They think like, as long as I just suppress, I do semen retention, I don't ejaculate for like 3 months, success is gonna come to me. I'm gonna be rich. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Semen retention is a tool, so you can get the goal in life sooner. Okay, the same thing like fitness. A lot of people don't want to be a bodybuilder. They go to the gym just to improve their health and fitness level, so they can improve their life, other things in life, whether it's their family time, like, you know, with their finance. Okay, but fitness is not the goal. Fitness is the tool. And the same with semen retention. It's not the goal. The goal is not to just like, I'm not going to ejaculate for 3 months, right? You need to replace it with something else. If you decide to not come for a month, you have to focus on something else. Channel this energy for growing business. Grow financially, grow your muscle, go to the gym. Okay, not just sit at home and do nothing, because this will be frustrating. You have to come from a place of, I want to do semen retention because I want to, because it's a lifestyle, not because like, oh, I have to and it's a punishment. Okay, that's the wrong mindset. So the last one, the takeaway, if you want to do semen retention, the key is balance. You don't demonize your sexual desire, and you're not getting addicted to it. You are in control, and you need to plan and schedule your ejaculation. Okay, and depending on your age, and it will be different from person to person, do decide at time how often do you want to ejaculate. And the next one, enjoy the process. Okay, there are days maybe when you're trying to overcome addiction, you feel like frustrated, like, you know, and this is part of the journey, because, you know, I've quit watching porn for 8 years. My life is so much better, my relationship is so much better, my mental state is so much better. I used to be depressed, but it's a long game. Okay, when you do semen retention for months and years, your life will improve as a whole. You cannot look at it just in one day. You might feel frustrated in one day, but in the long run, once you overcome this sexual addiction, porn and whatnot, you will feel better. It will improve your relationship. Okay, because here's the thing. We live in a world full of distraction, and men are getting more and more feminine. Men are addicted to sugar, to alcohol, to social media, porn and whatnot. And as a result, men are getting weaker. Okay, and this is also the reason why the men are becoming more feminine, and the women, on the other hand, becoming masculine. So this practice will bring back this masculine energy. Okay, I don't know if you're 40, 50 like me. If you still remember, during your teenage years, you have a lot of drive, you have a lot of desire, you even have, you would do anything for your partner, and you need to bring that back again. And this semen retention is one of the tools that you can use. So yeah, that's all about semen retention. And if you want to learn more about semen retention, or even improving your relationship, or lasting longer in bed, overcome premature ejaculation, you can check my PE and masculinity course, check the website endorphinfamily.com or reikidanmon.com. Okay, I hope this video has been something useful for you, and thanks for stopping by. Until next time.